Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Epic Yarn Gems. Today, here I will be doing another yarn review for you. In today's review, I will be looking at the Big Twist Twinkle. It is 380 yards and 6 ounces. The knitting needle size is a US 8 5 millimeter, and the crochet hooks are an H size 5 millimeter hook. This yarn is a for medium weight. The washing and drying instructions are not typically what I would buy. Um, I didn't look at it too closely, but I did want to do a review, so that's okay. So it is machine wash cold. You cannot tumble dry it, but you can dry clean it and you can dry flat. The color that I am reviewing is gray. This yarn is made in Turkey and it's 97% acrylic and 3% poly. I'm guessing that the poly is the little sparkles in here, and you can see that within the yarn there's like a little thread that goes through that actually must give it the twinkle that they talk about. So when I do my reviews, I like to talk about the split or the splitty factor. The yarn itself is not overly splitty, but having that little strand in there of the sparkle does sometimes catch on your hook and it can slow you down a little bit, but not too much. The feel of it, I would have expected it to be a little more rough because of that little line of twinkle, I guess, but it's not too bad. It's relatively soft. So all in all, it's not what I would have expected it to be, being a little rough. So like I said, it is a little soft. So in my reviews, you might remember that I like to wash my swatch to see what the washing and drying instructions do to the yarn, because when you wear this or you give it as a gift or whatever the case may be, it will be washed at some point. So I always like my projects to have, I like to know what my projects are going to feel like before or actually after the wash. So here are the measurements before and after. And as you can see, there is really minimal shrinkage on the length and the width. Part of that, I believe, is because you can't dry this yarn. Um, my thoughts on that is I'm not really too thrilled about that, but I guess I should have kind of expected it, because you wouldn't want that little strand with the sparkle in it to melt in the dryer. But like I said, I was not aware that you could not dry it. Typically, I do like to buy things that can be dried, because the things that I make I know are going to be washed possibly quite often, because they're going to be hats or things for baby or along that line. But like I said, minimal shrinkage here. I did not dry it. The color to the left is more representative of what the actual color does look like. Um, I'm recording in a different lighting, so the lighting on the right of the after is not quite as vivid as I would normally like. So if you're looking for a closer true to color, it would be the picture on the left. The other thing I like to do is I like to look at the fibers before and after the wash, and also how does it feel in my hand. So the fibers are relatively the same. Part of that probably is because you cannot dry it, but after you do wash it, it is a little more rough. It's not quite as soft as it was before it went into the wash. For pricing on this one, it is a Joann branded yarn. It's $4.99 regularly priced, and the per yard is 1.3 cents per yard. To me, that is a mid-ranged price yarn, probably more towards the lower end of a mid price. But for the price and all in all, it's a pretty good yarn. So in summary, I'm not sure I would use this yarn again. For a sparkle type yarn, it's it seems to be, right in there. It is priced appropriately. There isn't a ton of splitting or shrinkage. I think part of what is a turn off for me is that you can't dry it. But I guess with the sparkle in it, it totally makes sense. But wanted you to have this review so that when you are looking for new yarns, you have, somebody's opinion on it. And that is just what this is. It is my opinions and my thoughts. I am not paid by any yarn company to review or look at these yarns. I purchased these on my own, just for my own crochet projects, and I like to share them with you. As always, I want to thank you all for supporting Epic Yarn Gems, and peace, love, and happiness. Take care.